what's up internet? My name is Nikki and today I will be doing my mid-year book haul. So basically these are all the books that I have collected over the past 6 months and now it's time to kind of just haul them so you'll see what I have. So if you've been watching my reading vlog you might have already seen some of these, but if you haven't, here they are. So I'm not going to explain what most of these books are about, mainly because the majority of all these books are gifts, so I have no idea what most of these books are. But yeah, so let's do this. So the first book is Dracula Cha-Cha-Cha by Kim Newman, I think. I think it's an Anno Dracula series. And so when I picked this up, I did not realize it was a series at the time, and I ended up getting book 3. So I'm not quite sure if I'm actually gonna ever read this. I picked it up mainly because of the synopsis in the back of what it said, and it sounded really interesting, so I kind of wanted to pick it up and read it. But then when I realized that there's 2 books ahead of this, I like, maybe I should wait. The next book is A Reunion of Ghosts by Judith Clare Mitchell. I'm not quite sure what this is about either. I got this as a gift. I thought it was a really pretty cover, so I'm kind of excited. I think it's something to do with New York, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, so yes, it's about women who live in an apartment in Manhattan, and I guess they share the space, like it's passed down through the generations, so I'm assuming they're all sisters. So yeah. The next book is A Pioneer Girl, a novel, but I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna put it right there. This was also a gift. I'm not quite sure what this is about. I know it's something to do with someone coming to America, if I'm not mistaken, and this cover is so pretty, so I cannot wait to read. The next book is technically a comic book, and that is Deadly Class Volume 6, and I love this cover a lot because Marcus and Maria are like one of my favorite characters in the whole series. I don't know what it is, I love them together, but then again there's another person, you know, I love the love triangle. But anyways, I love how they designed Maria. She's so beautiful. I love her artwork when they have anything with her because they have like this Day of the Dead kind of theme for her. And yes, so I bought this for myself for my birthday and I was so excited. Eek! I cannot wait for volume 7 that comes out in August if you were into Deadly Class. The next 2 comics are also Deadly Class, and they're actually issue 28 and issue 29. I ended up picking up these 2 because I love the art of it. So these are variant covers, so these are not like the main cover that are published. These are just like a kind of like, hey, if you want a different cover or something, here you go. And I picked up these 2 mainly because, once again, I love Maria and Marcus, and seeing this cover, oh my lordy, I love it. So the plan is hopefully I could get this signed by either Wes Craig or Rick Remender because that would be great. And the other one, I liked it just because of how colorful it is. I don't know who the artist was for this cover, but I love their art style, so that's really cool. The next comic book I ended up picking up is Paper Girls. This was also a gift. I ended up reading this and I highly did enjoy it. I really like the art style of it. It kind of, I've been told multiple times that it's sort of like Stranger Things, and yeah, I kind of see that mainly because weird things happen and it's set in the 80s, so Stranger Things-esque. It's kind of weird that when a TV show makes a really big impact that everybody just associates everything with it. Yeah, just because Stranger Things is in the 80s doesn't mean everything's Stranger Things, right? I don't buy it. I still feel like it's Stranger Things-esque. So the next comic books I got is actually the Fence series. So I got issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4, and I got a 5th one because it is also issue 1 with a different cover because I really like the art of this and it's really nice compared to the really simplistic kind of art over here. But I mean, come on, this is pretty cool. And I think it's actually signed by the artist, if I'm not mistaken, so that was cool. Next book is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the illustrated edition, and I got this for my birthday. I was so excited. I flipped out when I got this because this is one of my favorite books from the Harry Potter series all together, just because we end up meeting Sirius Black in this, and like no spoilers whatsoever, because I know there's probably like a lot of people out there who still probably haven't read the Harry Potter series whatsoever, and like I'm not judging, like you live your life, because I know you got the movies, but I mean the books are still out there, you get a little more information, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I was ecstatic because the artwork in this, and also because, oh my god, because we get to actually see like Sirius Black in this. If I'm pretty sure we see him. If we don't, then I'm kind of bummed when I start reading this, so yeah. The next book is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the illustrated edition. So the funny thing about this is that I was geeking out about this because it has it on the Kindle version and the animals move in the Kindle version. So I flipped out and I was geeking about it with my family, and they kind of just looked at me like I was just a weird book nerd, and they surprised me by getting this also for my birthday because of how much I love Harry Potter in general, or anything in the Harry Potter universe. So they got me this and I was so excited because now I have a physical format of these cool artworks. So I really like this mainly because it kind of feels like sort of like a journal set, because like it's all sketch work and then some are like more like a picture like items, like someone took a picture of them. So this is really cool to have in my collection as well for my Harry Potter thing. So last but not least is the DC Comics, a visual history year by year. So I got this for my birthday, which is really cool. So they ended up getting me this mainly because I am obsessed with Batman in general, and the main reason I'm obsessed with Batman is because when I went to go spend time with my grandma would always put it on the old like Turner Classics TV show station, and it would always play reruns of Adam West as Batman, and I don't know why, but in my head I've always been like Batman, 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 but it always brings good memories. So they ended up getting me this. So this is actually a case that holds 4 books in total, and I really like just the art design of this in total. I'm not gonna lie, the older I got more into Marvel movies versus DC movies, because after the Dark Knight series, it kind of just went downhill from there for me. So yeah, but I did like Wonder Woman, so that's really cool. So the first book is The Golden Age. So I'm assuming that these are just like history backgrounds of how the comics just kind of grew from, like, I'm assuming these are from the 1930s if I'm not mistaken, because I think comic books kind of blew up during, yeah, 1930s. Kind of blew up during like World War II kind of era, just because, well, I mean, you didn't have much to do besides listen to radio, so why not read a book that had pictures in it, right? And then the next one is the Silver Age. Look at that, that has Wonder Woman in it, that's pretty cool. The third book is the Bronze Age, and that has, I was gonna say Thanos, but it's Doom, so that's pretty awesome to see. I wonder what year do these have years. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's a poster of Batman. I like that. And the last one is the Modern Age. So I'm assuming more like early 2000s, sort of like the 2000 era. So like now, from 2000 and now kind of, or whenever this book, yeah. So 1986 to 2017. So this is pretty cool. I like this. This is, I like learning just random histories of how comic books have evolved over the years, especially artwork. It's just mind-blowing to see how artwork kind of evolved over the years, just from different authors and just artists and stuff like that. Especially because when I go to Comic-Con, I just love going through what's it called? It's not Artist Alley. Is it Artist Alley? I might be mistaken, but I love going, just walking around, seeing all the really cool pictures of like just comic books of then and now kind of style, because there are, especially for Batman, because you get like the whole like sort of like the Adam West kind of vibe, and then you get like the whole Dark Knight series, dark, creepy, mysterious thing, and just like it's just so interesting to see. So that is it for my mid-year book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If not, that's cool. I usually try to upload Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays. So yeah, I catch you later. Well, bam.